All right, guys, welcome back to another pack opening on MLB Rivals. And so here's what the squad is currently looking like. Nothing else has really changed besides upgrading the guys we got in the last pack opening. We only need 2 Team Sig guys on the bench to fill out that. We have our full rotation. We could get some better overall guys, but that's set for now. And then we need 2 Team Sigs in the bullpen to replace Phillips and Gatorade. And we also got our first moment card, the new cards that got added that are kind of in between Primes and Team Sigs. And he is my setup pitcher right now. And so here is what we are working with in terms of packs. It's not going to be a lot of packs, but it's going to be a lot of special packs. So we got a signature pack, 3 TSSs, 3 Team Select signature / prime packs that we've never got a Team Sig from before, 2 Team Select double Sig packs, where you can get 2 options to choose from, kind of like a special Team Sig in 29 innings. We got a free agent Sig pack, position selective free agent signature pack. We got a bunch of moment packs as well that I've not opened since they came out a couple months ago after the last stream we did. Let's start with the free agent Sig pack. I don't really care who we get, unless we get like a Garrett Cole or something that's a really high base player that could replace like Jerry right now. It's not going to be that useful. But let's see how we start this thing out. And we get ourselves a Tiger. So this could be a Verlander. We have gotten a Verlander, I think, on my other account, and no, it's not going to be. It is Baez. Let's see what this overall is. And it's a 63 shortstop. Pretty low base, which means if it wasn't a free agent card, it would probably be like a 64 or 65. All right, let's go ahead and do the position selective free agent pack. So I think we're just gonna go with bullpen because that's our biggest need right now. So let's go ahead and do that. I mean, we could put guys on the bench, but I'm going to try and get some moment cards to do that because I'd rather have moments over a free agent Sig right now. And so we got ourselves a Baltimore Oral. And okay, I didn't get a chance to see the name, and the face scans aren't always accurate in here. And so we got Aiken 24. And so he's pretty decent. I mean, bullpen guys are going to be in the 67 to 50th range because of the lower stamina and everything. So he's a 64, which means he's probably a 65, 66 if he wasn't a free agent card. So that's actually a solid pull right there if you're a Baltimore Oriole right there. So let's just go ahead and start with these random moment packs. Let's just start with the franchise one right here. So there's each different types of themes for moment cards that have their own special skills that you can only get on those types of cards. So let's see who we get here in our first moment pack. We'll be able to get a team from one of these non-guaranteed ones. And so obviously these are green, and we got an NL West rival in the Giants right here to start. Who is this going to be? All right. And this is Kane right here. And that's actually a pretty decent card. It's middle of the pack. Obviously, there's higher bases. But in terms of moment cards, all the bases are normally lower from what I've seen than Team Sigs and Primes. So that's actually probably one of the better ones for the Giants. All right, next up, let's go ahead and do the Setup Man moment pack. I would take another one of these teams right here to join John. That would be beautiful. And so we got the A's right here. And it's weird seeing the stadium and not seeing the Coliseum. And I didn't get to see the last name on this as well. Who is this going to be? And it's Otanez. Is that how you say his name? I could be wrong. Then again, some of these are lower bases as well. Bullpen guy, that's normal to see it at a 62. So how are we feeling about the move to Las Vegas, by the way? Let's go with the frontline moment pack here. So this is the frontline theme. We got ourselves a Blue Jay. Who is this going to be? And is this, who is this? This isn't Maeda, is it? Okay, no, it's not. That's a decent card right there, 65. Next up, let's do the closer moment pack, which if we got one of these in terms of teams, I might replace Kimbrel because he's a pretty low base and it's not going to be. We got ourselves a Miami Marlin here. And does that say Lopez? And no, that's Looper. Okay, so a 60 base closing pitcher in Looper, but that's getting towards the bottom of bullpen guys. The one nice thing about these closer cards though is the save specialist skill, and that's a pretty nice skill to have. All right, let's go ahead and do the league selective focus moment pack. So we're guaranteed to get an NL player right here. And we got ourselves a Brave. Shout out to the Braves fans out there. Your first win is coming soon. And we got Harris, okay. And so this is another franchise card, 66, not awful. So we got this player selective focus moment pack that came from the Scouts. And we got really only one player we can choose, and that's Will Smith right there. There's one player from each team, so we're going to take him. I don't have him yet. There's Will Smith. Let's select him. And he's actually going to go on the bench and add to my moments card collection in terms of trying to get the synergy for batter overall +1. Because I don't have a Will Smith Prime or Sig. So he'll be able to go on the bench and we'll have to replace anyone. That's part of the reason why I wanted that as well. And he's pretty decent right there. 64 catcher. Normally their overall is a little bit lower as well because their batting staffs are normally nerfed a little bit, but with this fielding, I would never actually put him in starting. I think Grandal's team sig that I have right now is 80, and fielding is a little bit more important on catchers than some of the other positions. So we got a team select moment pack slugger. Let's see who we get right here. I'm hoping it's not a dupe and it's someone else we could put on the bench to get our 3 moment cards. That would be beautiful. And we got Teoscar. That's a big W in the chat, please. Thank you very much. We don't have a Teoscar Prime or Sig card, so it's not a dupe, and he can fill out the bench right there and add to our amount of moment cards to get our synergy of +1 batter overall that just got added. The 2024 Home Run Derby champion, first Dodger ever to do it. Welcome to the squad, my man. And last but not least for moment packs, the setup man team select one. Who is this going to be? All right, I didn't get a chance to see, and so we got Bigford right there. See, the face scans are so off in this. He didn't even have long hair from what I remember on his face scan, yet look at his picture. And that's actually a pretty good card right there. A 65 base relief pitcher. That's actually solid. Look at that velo, baby. Can we get a team sig from a normal sig pack? We only got one. And so no, we get another Blue Jay. I feel like we get so many Blue Jay cards on this deck, whether it's a free agent, a prime, a sig, and we got ourselves Kevin Pillar. That's actually pretty solid, a 68. I don't know what his best year is, but I'm assuming that's probably up there. Now we're down to only team select sigs. We're guaranteed team sigs for the rest of this pack opening. Let's start with the 3 normal team select packs. We'll open all 3 and then do 1 by 1. Start on the left and we'll work our way to the right. 3, 2, 1, boom. We're gonna start with the dupe today. And like I said, dupes are very common now with how many team sigs we have. And we start off with Max Muncy. This is the 3rd time I've pulled Muncy, I'm pretty sure. And I already have his best year, I believe, in 19, I think. So that's a dupe, and Muncy 18. So I think 18 and 19 are both the same overall. I'm not sure. It's not his worst year because I have pulled his worst year, I'm pretty sure. But that is a dupe. We might hold on to that to transcend, we might not. Let's move on to the second one. And dupes, like I said, are not the worst thing in this game. They're not bad like in 9i because you can use them for other stuff, especially like Transcendence. All right, who we got right here? So we got Guerrero. Yeah, we already have Guerrero. I actually think I have the same exact year, which again, we could use that as Transcendence. That's the best left fielder for the Dodgers. All right, last but not least, are we gonna dupe all 3 of these? Like I said, it wouldn't shock me. All right, Rosario. I've never pulled Rosario, so this is not a dupe, our first non-dupe, 3rd time's a charm. And you know, that's not awful. It's a lower base, but he's just gonna go on the bench. I ain't complaining. So now we got the team select double sig packs. 3, 2, 1, let's open these bad boys up, and let's just work left to right. And we got ourselves Say. So this is a dupe. We technically have the 2nd best year. This might be Say's best year. And no, it's not. It's the same Say that we have. I think Say has a better year that's a 69. So let's go ahead and do the second one. Imagine we get Say twice in this. I think that would be hilarious. You realize we haven't seen a pitcher yet. And Grandal. We already have Grandal. So we have Say and we have Grandal. And I think that's worse than the year I have. I think the year I have is a 64 or 65, if I'm correct. But let's just go ahead and take Grandal on this one. I think that's the better choice out of the 2. All right, last but not least, please show me a bullpen guy that I've not gotten. First one. Can we finally see someone on the mound? It's been all batters. Oh my gosh. Do pitchers not exist in these packs anymore? Turner is a dupe as well. I think this is the 2nd or 3rd Turner I've pulled. I already have a Turner on the bench. I don't know if that's his best year. I don't think it is. It might be. Let's just go ahead and open the next one. Can this please be a bullpen guy and make it easy? Please. Just one bullpen guy, one pitcher. Oh my gosh, and it's Grandal again. Well, we could transcend Grandal to level 6 now. I told you guys, I pull catchers like it's my job. That's the Grandal I'm pretty sure I have. So we're gonna take Grandal back to back. I mean, he rolled the double sig packs today. Okay, so we have everything we need, I believe, to do a triple sig pack with the Rosario today. So let's go ahead and choose him. Like I said, I apologize, my man. It's not that I don't like you. We just have better options. We're trying to get the bullpen. That's more of a need. So let's go ahead and take these 5 guys right here. Complete. 5 million points, much better than 50, not breaking the bank. And now we get to see 3 more team sigs. We have 3 more chances at getting a bullpen guy. Let's do this thing. All right, 3 more. We'll go left to right again. First one, 3, 2, 1. Can we finally see someone on the mound? And we do Muncy again. We are 8 for 8 on batters today for team sigs. And we got Muncy 19, which we already have at 2nd base. That's the 3rd Grandal we've seen. We can literally transcend him to level 9 now, guys. We've gotten every year of Grandal, guys. All right, we're 9 for 9 on batters today. Can our last one be a pitcher, be a bullpen guy that we don't have? That would be awesome. Please be a pitcher. I don't care who it is at this point. I just don't want it to be a batter. Oh my gosh. And we got Rich Hill. You know what? That's not a dupe either. Last one, we finally get a pitcher. Thank you. He's a lower base card though, you know? Is he gonna be worth going from a 63 or a 64 Jerry to Rich Hill at a 65? Probably not. I think we gotta finish with Grandal right here. Third time's a charm, but Grandal just got infinitely better by getting to Transcendence level 9. We literally saw Grandal 3 times a day. We just got 3 of them. We're gonna use all 3, and there you guys have it. Grandal is now Transcendent level 9. My first Team Sig level 9 Transcendent card, Grandal.